Hi friends, my name is Tammy Neff. I am a creative person who loves to paint and decorate. I have a retail store called Tammy Loves, and I like to inspire people to decorate their homes so that they can love them and be proud to live there and share them with their friends. Today I am doing a little homework. As those of you that have followed me faithfully know that I've been doing some mentorship work with a few different groups, so I'm my mind is frazzled trying to do everything I'm supposed to do, but I'm working with Coach Glitter right now, and one of her final tests for us was to talk about some more soul searching. She's liking getting deep. She likes to get deep, guys. So in thinking about this, one of her questions was, what would you say to your 21-year-old self? And I've thought about it, and raising two kids, you think about all of the things that you say to your kids and all of the things that you want them to be and do and not do, and so it's almost mothering and stepping back and starting over with a new little one. And what would I say? And I think my biggest thing is to not worry about being so perfect. That's what I always did, was try to be, I tried to look nice, and I tried to keep my house nice, and not that you shouldn't do that, but not to a major extreme, I think, is what I've learned. It's okay to have a few dishes in the sink, and it's okay to have some papers on your desk, and it's okay for the dog toys or the kids' toys to be out. That's your home and you live there, so there's a fine line between, just ignored stuff and stuff that's just life. And so you all need to just chillax a little bit, just relax and lay back and be okay with it, and watch a little Netflix instead of dusting all of the time. It's really okay. I kind of learned that in painting in other people's homes. I worked so hard at keeping my house just all perfect, and I would be in someone's home, and it was more comforting to be there than my own house because it was so tidy. And I guess, so yeah, just take the heat off yourself a little bit, and you're good, so you're fine. And then the other thing is, being so dressy and maybe fancy looking or something might give the wrong impression, and people think, oh, you're stuffy, or you're too good, or you think you're so great, or whatever. You really need to throw yourself out there so that people know you and know what you're about and know who you are, and realize that she's not at all who I thought she was. Like, for me, like, dressed up, like today, I have this suit on and I'm like all professional, but I'm really not. I'm like shaking in my shoes, and this is not who I am. Just because I have a jacket on doesn't make me be any different than when I take it off and throw my sweatshirt on when I'm done. So get to know people, and I know that because your friends, they're your friends, and they know you, and they love you, and they like you, and they call you, and they want to hang out with you because you're a good person and people like you. And so someone passing you in the lane at the grocery store, or someone that's friends with someone else that just talk about you, they don't know you. So I would say, get yourself out there, throw yourself out, and meet people and let them know who you are. And I think you'll find that life will go a lot easier for you, and you'll have a lot less stress on your shoulders. So I think that's probably what I would tell myself at 21, is to just forget it. Just do what you keep doing and quit worrying about it, and meet more people and let people know who you are, so that you don't worry so much. So yeah, so just chill out in everything about life. So that's what I would say. And then the second thing is to talk about a struggle or a failure or a disappointment in your life. And there's always a lot of things that come to your mind, and I narrowed it down to one that was very difficult for me. I had a store with two friends, Mary and Chris, and it was called the White Swan. And we all three poured our hearts and souls into that store, and we could not have loved it more, prayed harder, tried harder. We loved that store, all three of us equally, and we did the best we could. We invested a lot. It just was everything to us. And the White Swan made it about 4 years, and our accountant told us that we could continue to muddle along or we could stop the bleeding. It was his quote. And so we talked about it, and with really heavy hearts, and very sad, because we're all three very go people. We're not people to give up and quit. We agreed to close the store. So I know it was hard for my husband. We put so much into it. I know it was hard for all of us. And but we made it through. And the problem with that was that I wish I could say I learned my lesson and I'm never doing that again. But I didn't. If anything, it made me want another. It made me want to do it again. It made me want to do things differently and try to learn from what we had done and try it again. I had a painting business all along, continued to paint. I had a painting team that worked with me and for me, and so I had a business. I don't know why I wanted the store so much, but I really did. And so after several years, I opened Tammy Loves, and here we go. So here we go, and I love it, and it's been doing fine. It's a little place. I always, of course, wish it could be bigger. I've looked into maybe moving it to a bigger place, but that's scary. So I just learned to crawl before I walk before I run before I fly, and that's where I'm at. I'm somewhere between, I think I'm up off my knees now. I'd say I'm walking. That's where I am. I'm walking. So I'm so happy that all of you want to walk along with me. Hi, Cindy. I'm sorry I'm yammering. Hi, Shayla. Hi, Shayla. And then, let's see. Okay, so that was another hardship and a heartfelt thing to throw out there, because it is hard to fail, and I don't really feel like it was a failure. I think a lot of people say, oh, it was probably your location or something like that. It's always other things, variables. There's a lot of variables in a store, and so I'm just thrilled that I get to try again, and that my husband's been supportive of that, and realized my dream and let me try for it. So and then the third thing is your advice, and I think that goes with what I'm doing, and that's going for your dreams. Live happy, whatever it takes. Be happy. Know your soul, know what you really want. My happiness comes with my daughter's happiness, which I just now got a text that my daughter made it to Chicago. So yay, she is pursuing her dreams in California. She's headed to California today. I took her to Columbus I took her to Columbus on Monday after the video. I talked to you guys, and then Tuesday she worked. She modeled up in Columbus for the day, and then she flew out this morning. She just landed in Chicago, headed to California, and she's pursuing her dreams, and she's listening to Mama. She's doing what I'm telling her that she needs to do. Go for what she loves. And then my other daughter, Summer. I told her with Abby gone, Summer's going to have to come and do some videos, and she's much more shy. She's like not excited about it at all, but she agreed to do a couple with me and help me out. So you guys will get to meet Summer, those of you that don't know her. But anyway, Summer works at a doctor's office. She's had a couple of other jobs along the way. She's been a hostess at Denny's and worked at Cracker Barrel and Olive Garden and gone to college, and she's just finishing her master's degree. So I'm very proud about that, and the direction she knows she wants to go is more in the business side. And so I feel like I've got 2 kids that are grounded, and they're living happy lives. Summer's getting married in October, so that's what I wish for all of you. Find what you're happiest at doing and do it. Do it. Try. If you can't do it all day because you have a job and you really want to craft and do shows and stuff, hang in there and just keep working nights and weekends and making those things that you make and make them wonderful. And then maybe someday you'll be able to step aside out of that job that's carrying you, and maybe the craft shows will take you where you want to go. But that's the best advice I can give you, I guess, is to be happy. So, okay, well, thank you all for watching. Hi, Tammy. Hi. Thank you all for watching and listening to me bare my soul once again. So the class is over. This is the last homework from her. So we'll see if any of the other girls make us do anything. But it's been a pleasure sharing my heart with all of you. And thanks for watching and being supportive. I appreciate it. Bye.